What's up? Yeah, that's my intro. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna be focused on the world boss. So I actually want to do two things on the world boss. I wanna verify whether or not the attack boost works while using the world boss while using it on the world boss. And I want to give you guys some tips on doing the world boss. I want to start off with telling you need to run 6 runs at the world boss, one with your alliance. If you're one of the big players in your alliance, every player in the alliance do not need to join the world boss run for your alliance, but the top players in the alliance should do it and max out their rally with the highest troops that they have in order to gain the most amount of points to get high on the leaderboard as an alliance. I know a lot of players like to add their one troop to join the alliance raid. You don't really need to do that. You do need to hit it by yourself with the max attack that you're able to get. How you want to get the max attack? You want to use mounted because they have the highest attack inside the game. So you want to put on your thunder staff, your thunder grill, and your thunder decoration to increase your mounted in all the ways possible. I will say the thunder grill isn't really too important because it's dealing with health power, and troops don't die and when attacking the world boss. So you don't need to really increase your health power so much. So you're gonna really focus on the thunder staff and the thunder decoration, and to increase the amount of attack that you're gonna put on the world boss, and to decrease the amount of wounded troops you're gonna actually get on this world boss. Um, we're gonna do two, like I was gonna explain. We're doing two. We're gonna do it without the attack bonus and without the defense bonus to see whether or not those have an actual effect on the world boss score. Um, so what you definitely want to do is you want to try to maximize the amount of damage that you can do. One of the ways is by using your March boost. You want to use your March boost to be able to increase the amount of troops you can send. If your amount of troops you have exceeds your March boost, then you want to make sure all of your mounted troops in there. If you're on like T11, T12, you want to put all of those first, and then don't go to the range T12. Go to the mounted T11s, and then still don't go to the range T12s. Go to the mounted T10s. This is because your mounted T10s, your mounted T11s will still have a higher attack than your range T12s and your range T11. So you pretty much want to use all the mounted troops you can unless you have down the mounted T1s who attack probably won't be over your range attack, depending on how much research you have done. So you may want to investigate and see which has a higher attack. For most players, at least going down to about T7, from T14 all the way down to about like T7, T8, somewhere around there. Your mounted attack troops will have a higher attack than your range attack at those levels. So you want to focus on using your mounted troops. If you don't have enough to fill the march size, then what you want to do is you want to focus on getting the mounted in there, all the mounted you can get, and then go to your range. Don't immediately go to ground. Go to your high range. Of course, the highest level range you got, then the next highest level range you got, then the next highest level range you got, until you run out of those as well after running out of mountain. If you still have room, then you go to the ground, starting at the highest level ground, all the way down until you either fill the rally or you're not able to fill your rally. So here, I don't have enough troops to fill a rally. This is, of course, by design. So as you guys can see, the purpose is to maximize the rally while attacking. Since I don't have enough to fill the rally, I've used a March increase, and I'll be hitting the lava boss with a full attack. With my full attack, this is mean including your subs and every troop that you have and your top general. You're going to send this full attack, 7 seconds. And we're going to do two like this. We're going to make sure that we check to see if the attack boost does apply. So on the first attack, we see that it gave me a score of 2,881,719 damage. And that's without the attack boost. 4,692 down, wounded. You do not want to use your health power boost because, like I said, troops aren't going to die. They're not going to die. So you don't need the health power boost when attacking this boss. So we're going to add the attack boost, and we're going to compare the two attacks and see if the range, if the damage, and as well as we're going to go with the highest you can get, to make sure that we can definitely see a direct, and to see if it's the defense is also going to help by limiting the amount of losses you actually get by using all the troops. We already have the march side, and we're not going to use the health power. If you haven't already realized that health power deals with after the troop is wounded and whether or not the health power that's left is going to decrease enough to make that troop dead. Unless, people have death to wounded rate. So, that changes things. So we're going to do the next attack. Once again, we got a full march. We're sending everybody out that we have here, along with all of the subordinate cities, top general, and we're going to send this out. And then we want to compare the stats. If you recall, we got 2,881,719 damage without the boost. And then with the boost, we got 2,970,746. This means that, of course, the attack definitely played, adding the attack boost definitely played a part in increasing the amount of damage that you were able to deal to the world boss. And when we look at the losses, we had 4,692 losses without the boost, and we had 4,692 with the boost. So we see the defense boost did not play any part in helping. Only thing that played a part was the attack boost, which gave us more damage, on our attack. So after you do your attack, getting your highest points, because that's the highest amount of points you're going to be able to get. You simply attack. Remember, you had to do one with your alliance if you're one of the top players. If you're not, then don't even worry about this part. But you're going to attack again, and you're going to be using simply one troop. You're simply going to be using one troop, any troop. It doesn't really matter. This is because no matter if once you use the troop, you will see that you will still be able to get the reward with that one troop, and it won't be causing you any damage. A little bit less gems because the amount of damage you got with using all your troops gave you a few more gems than it did before. As you see, I got 291 here, 287 without the attack boost, because the higher the attack, the more gems you can actually acquire. But doing with one troop, I still got 200 gems. So we do it again. We get the last one. You don't have to send any of your subs. You don't have to send your top general. You can send anyone. Some babers. You can send anyone. You can send just one troop. Doesn't matter what troop it is. Send it in. This will save you on the amount of losses you get, because you don't have to keep sending all your troops once you achieve your score, because the way the ranking happens in the score is only your highest amount of damage is going to be used to determine your score. Also, because of this, after you send your first, you can send your other ones right behind it. So the reason I said you use 6 is because to purchase another chance, it's 200 gems. And if you recall, you get the 200 gems back. So you're simply going to go ahead and use that, and it's going to give you'll get the 50K gold that comes along with attacking the world boss. As you see here, we still got the 200 gems, 50,000 gold, and then on the last attack we got 200 gems, 50K gold. So we didn't lose anything. We got an extra attack and an extra 50,000 gold. Not much, but you're already here. It doesn't cost you much to do anything about it, and you benefit from just doing that extra attack. And that's how you want to target the world boss in order to just get the benefit from attacking the world boss. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the video. we currently have about 87% of my viewers that haven't subscribed. Now, for me, that's not a bad number simply because the majority of the brothers who have subscribed watch my channel, but I have a very high volume of a watch rate. So the 85%, 87%, if you're constantly watching my video, subscribe to my channel. Help me out. Have a great one.